half hour, another hour. Finally, someone from Alitalia, they comes in, he says, "The plane, does she no come?" In case you didn't know, I have some health issues, so if I fall down, it's not a joke, okay? 911, okay? I retired this year. I've been trying to keep from getting bored. Yes, finally. You work 50 years, you want to do something, and now I'm bored out of my face. So I've been trying to do more around the house. All right, do some cleaning, do some cooking. I have the Blue Apron stuff comes every week. I can make a meal now. It's okay. It keeps me busy. I want to be a little bit more positive, and I get to wear a house dress. They're really comfortable. I grew up in Brooklyn, and as a boy, everyone would say my family was wealthy. I had no idea why. It was only a year or two ago that I was looking at some old pictures, and I realized why. We had a tree. Okay. I married my high school sweetheart. We've been married 43 years. Think of that number, people. It's a long time, right? When we first met, she told me she was into BDSM. And I was excited. It was great. Finally met my Morticia Adams. Unfortunately, BDSM meant Bob Dylan and Steve McQueen. We have 2 wonderful daughters and 1 not so wonderful. Okay. The one not so wonderful one just got engaged, all right? And I can tell you there's such a thing as temporary wedding insanity. Okay? It's really going out, and there's no cure for it. Basically, all the father does is throw money until the enough is there. Exactly, there's no more. And it's I keep on saying ka-ching. It's weird, and everyone has their own vision on the wedding. My daughter has a vision where she wants to be an intimate on the beach and somewhere on a destination. My wife wants the Italian wedding with the Venetian owl, whatever the hell that means. Okay, and me, no one's asked me, but I figured they should all up. My neighbor has a TV in his backyard, seriously, and he watches it night and day. It drives my wife crazy. And she says, "I want to cut his cable wire." I said, "You can't do that." She says, "Why not?" I says, "That's where we get our cable from." I used to travel quite a bit for work, and there's one thing that drove my wife crazy and terribly afraid of is bed bugs. All right? So whenever I would return from a trip, I would have to go into the garage, take off all my clothes, throw them in a plastic bag, and put on my house dress. My wife so desperately wants to be a grandparent that she started to go on the internet and is impersonating my daughters. What makes it worse is she met a guy. 42-year-old cardiologist. Hey, my daughters being who they are, they're not interested in him. But now she tells me she likes the guy. And she wants to see him as a friend. So they went on a date the other night. I'm like,